Zdravo na site! Hello everyone and welcome back to my Macedonian language channel. I'm Ellie and this is episode 6. So far we've learned letters A through P. Today we'll finish the Macedonian alphabet from P to Š. After this lesson you'll know all 31 letters of Macedonian alphabet. So let's get started. First on our list today is the letter R. It is rolled R. For example, raka, raka, which means hand, or riba, riba, which means fish. R. Next comes s. You pronounce it like s in sun. For example, sonce, sonce, which means sun, or sestra, sestra, which means sister. We learned this in the previous episodes. S. After s comes t. You pronounce it like T in tree. For example, tatko, tatko, which means father. We learned this in the previous lesson. Teater, teater, which means theater. T. Now follows the letter K. Soft K sound like cute, but softer. For example, Kirka, Kirka, which means daughter, or Kofte, Kofte, which means meatball. K. Then comes the letter U. You pronounce it like double O in food. For example, učenje, učenje, which means learning, or učenik, učenik, which means student. U. After U comes the letter F. You pronounce it like F in fish. For example, film, film, which means movie, or folia, folia, which means foil, like aluminium foil. F. Then comes the letter H. H, like H in hotel, sometimes rougher, like in Bach. For example, hrana, hrana, which means food, or helicopter, helicopter, which means helicopter. H. After H follows C. You pronounce it like TS in cats. C. For example, cvet, which means flower, cvet, and cresha, cresha, which means cherry. C. Then comes the letter Ch. You pronounce it like CH in chocolate. For example, човек, човек, which means man or person, or čelik, čelik, which means steel. Ch. Next comes the letter J. You pronounce it like J in jungle. For example, jumper, jumper, which means sweater, or gym, gym, which means gem. J. The last letter of the Macedonian alphabet is the letter sh. You pronounce it like sh in shoe. For example, škola, škola, which means school, or šetanje, šetanje, which means walking. Sh. Okay, let's practice now. R, raka, S. Sonce. T. Tatko. K. Kerka. U. Učenje. F. Film. H. Hrana. C. Cvet. Č. Čovek. Đ. Džemper. Š. Školo. So, there you go. R. S. T. K. U. F. H. C. Č. Đ. Š. It's your turn now. Try saying all the letters from R to Sh on your own. And here is a fun challenge. Can you say the entire Macedonian alphabet from A to Sh without stopping? Take your time. This is a big milestone. There you have it. You did it. You now know the entire Macedonian alphabet from A to Sh. With this foundation, you'll be able to read, write, and build your vocabulary much faster. In the next lessons, we'll start using the alphabet in real situations, reading simple words, phrases, and even short sentences. Се гледаме во следната епизода. See you in the next episode.